Hello, my name is Shamira Vaughn to John Ross, also known as Queen. I enrolled here at Lone Star College Kingwood in the spring of 2010. I was then an ambassador and also with the PTK, and I also became a peer-led team leader under the direction of Dr. Cotton.
What was it like coming back to school as a non-traditional student?
Coming back to school as a non-traditional student was a whole nother world to me. When I stepped on campus, I didn't quite feel comfortable. However, after a few weeks of seeing the students, learning the new technology and learning the new buildings, I was more comfortable at that point.
How did the class react when the PLTL team introduced themselves?
The class reacted when we became the peer-led team leaders as I would have to say as a family, to be honest. The intimidation was eliminated. Most of the students were more interested in learning. They were more involving. They were more relaxed, and they were not intimidated. It didn't feel like a class. It felt more or less like a study session.
Did any relationships develop in the class which continue today?
As a matter of fact, on yesterday, I saw a classmate that told me that he was on his way to Columbia to get married. I felt like he was more comfortable with me because we were in the peer-led team leading atmosphere, and he felt like he could have that friendship with me. As the PLTL leaders that were also with me, Connie and Jean, today we still have a bond. We still talk every day, and we still remember our first days walking into the class and being intimidated ourselves.
Did the PLTL supported classes respond in the same way as when you were a student? Do you see a trend?
Absolutely. It did help me when I began to be a peer-led team leader because being a student, first of all, as I stated earlier, is very intimidating. And me being a non-traditional student coming back into school, I didn't know what to expect. I was very nervous. But after being in the class with the peer-led team leaders, I felt like I had peers that were also on my level, as well as a teacher to enforce the instruction as well. There is a trend in how the students respond to the peer-led team leader. As a matter of fact, a personal experience for me was one day in the hallways, a student stopped me and asked me how long had I been in class and how long I had been a peer-led team leader. And she stated to me that she wanted to change her profession from being a beautician to now an English professor because she was no longer intimidated by English.
How does the PLTL program relate to the Best Start program?
The peer-led team learning fits into the Best Start, especially in the Get Connected part. When you get connected with the peer-led team leader, you not only get extra learning, extra curriculum, you also get connected in the community, you get connected with the college events and organizations here on campus.
Any closing remarks?
I wholeheartedly suggest that anyone who is having challenges in math, biology, English, kinesiology, if you will, I do suggest that you try to get into a class that has a peer-led team leader. And I don't think that I would have accomplished all of these things if I had not experienced the peer-led team leader. Here at Lone Star College Kingwood, the peer-led team leadership should always be implemented in any activity, any educational realm of learning. Thank you very much.
Did you forget something?
And I would like to especially thank Dr. Susan Cotton for the opportunity to be a peer-led team leader with her for not only one semester, but 3 semesters in a row. It was a great experience, and I miss it, and I wish that I could be in it very soon, and we're working on a deal right now.